Hello everyone, today we're going to be making a video on Horsegirl. You might be wondering, what is Horsegirl? And today I'm going to be referring to the band, not the subsector of people. Horsegirl is a three-piece band from Chicago. So now that we got that out of the way, Horsegirl's first three singles are Forecast, Sea Life Sandwich Boy, and Ballroom Dance Scene. Forecast, which came out all the way back in 2019, and was self-released via DistroKid, has a very heavy Sonic Youth influence, which makes a lot of sense, seeing as the band was in a Sonic Youth cover band for a little bit. And in a What's in My Bag interview with the three-piece, they specifically mentioned that Sonic Youth was a big reason why they became good friends. With meandering chords and a noisy breakdown at the end of the song, it's not exactly the most original song, but clocking in at 5 minutes, it shows that the group Horsegirl can make a cohesive song that is full of emotion, which I'm pretty sure that this song is actually their longest song to date. But anyway, after gathering some buzz in the indie Chicago scene, Sonic Cathedral Records was tasked with putting the group's EP out on 7 inches and Dropkick Records for streaming services, and within a year of themselves, Sea Life Sandwich Boy and Ballroom Dance Scene were put out into the world. Let's go over Sea Life Sandwich Boy first. The first thing you notice with this song is that the drums are way tighter and the mix is way better than on Forecast. The vibe is also changed from being very Sonic Youth influenced to being more of its own thing. The hints of Sonic Youth are still there though. On this song, the lyrics are longing and whimsical, in a style that Horsegirl will come to use in many of their other songs. The song definitely washes over you with feedback guitars and falsetto vocals, and the bass work is nice and lightly distorted. Similar to Forecast, the outro is the most distorted part of the song, and it's a nice way to spice things up overall. Next is Ballroom Dance Scene. Now, I'm a big Horsegirl fan. Why else would I make this video clocking in at over 3,000 words? But this song has really never done it for me. It's definitely not bad, but it's not one of those songs where I hear it and immediately add it to a playlist. It's the shortest song so far at only 3.5 minutes, but the whole song is just one long build-up with no payoff. I understand if they didn't want to have another loud outro, like their previous two singles, but what's the point of building up if there's no release? But enough of me shitting on this admittedly pretty catchy song. I like the way that Penelope and Nora sing on it. They do layered vocals in an offbeat way that they will continue to do on some of my favorite Horsegirl songs, and the song is well written for the most part, but it's just that last part that doesn't really do it for me. Also, this is the first Horsegirl song to get a music video treatment, so that's interesting. Almost a year after Ballroom Dance Scene, Horsegirl signed to Matador Records, a legendary indie label that has signed acts like Yo La Tengo, Perfume Genius, Car Seat Headrest, Pavement, Julian Baker, Snail Mail, and literally so many artists past and present that have changed indie music. In a post made by the band, they said, "Matador has been formative for our relationships as friends and musicians. We feel insanely grateful to be working with them." Which, yeah, Matador is basically one of the only good record labels left, but that's for another video. But now, with the added support of a big label, big in parentheses, but yeah, big label, they put out their fourth single, Billy, which is the first single off their upcoming record, Versions of Modern Performance. Billy expands upon the vocal layering and noise building of previous singles while still staying original and brash as ever. The accompanying music video, which was shot on what looks like to be a camcorder, is a good way of describing the song. It's kind of nonsensical and low fidelity, but you can still hear everything of what's going on. I like the consistent barrage of snare hits and the thin distorted guitar leads over that somewhat monotone and falsetto voice. In a way, the song leans more into alternative rock of the 90s with big walls of chords and reverberated soundscapes. Definitely recommend the song, but maybe not on a first listen. They later put this as their last song on Versions of Modern Performance. The song that I would recommend everyone to listen to is the lead single, Anti-Glory is where I originally found this band around 9 months ago when I saw the music video for the first time. Something about it was so interesting with the split-screen aesthetic, not too dissimilar to the Nervous Young and Humans video from Car Seat Headrest, but unlike Car Seat Headrest, the music is actually good. I'm just kidding to the 3 Car Seat Headrest fans that are watching. And yeah, the song rocks. From the verses that are instantly catchy to the dance chorus, this song is pretty much as perfect as it can be. It's one of those songs that you listen to and you wonder where it's been your whole life. Absolutely stellar stuff, and obviously music publications and reviewers were quick to jump on this and sing its praises, which drove up hype for the album. Matador and company were quick to capitalize on the success of Anti-Glory by putting out another single just a month later. World of Pots and Pans is definitely my favorite song of this round of singles. It's got this sweet groove and infectious motif. Maybe the only complaint I have is I wish it was longer, which is a good complaint to have. Horsegirl also came out with a lyric video, but this one is not as iconic as the one for Anti-Glory. When I show people Horsegirl, I show them one of two songs, World of Pots and Pans, and the other one that I'll cover later in this video. But before we get to that, Horsegirl released one more single, Dirtbag Transformation, Still Dirty. This song to me stands out most because of its guitar. It brings a more shoegazy feel in its bends and tone while still staying familiarly into the alternative rock leanings built upon the last singles. The thing that this song most reminds me of is Pavement. It sounds like something Pavement would have wrote and hit away. The highlight of the song is definitely the outro with its oohs, so full of emotions. Now with 4 singles off the record, everyone was curious to hear the deep cuts, and we wouldn't have to wait long because June 3rd became National Horsegirl Day when they dropped versions of Modern Performance. Kicking off the record is the already released Anti-Glory, but what really matters is what comes next. Beautiful Song is hands down my favorite Horsegirl song, and it's not even close. With its odd division of measures, its harmonic, distorted guitar, it is utterly beautiful. The song is a feeling, and the band thought so too by putting it right after Anti-Glory. They want you to know this song.
It turned out so awesome when
I think it's sleeper hit.
It's a sleeper hit, honestly. We put it early on the album because I think that it deserves some appreciation because it's kind of like an insane song. I will listen to it and like you guys said, it's what was going on in our band.
The lyrics on this song are cryptic as usual and almost feel like a placeholder lyric, but they work so well in the context of the song. The guitar work on this song is literally out of this world. It's so simple and so complicated at the same time, it never gets old no matter how many times I listen to it. To follow up a track like Beautiful Song, you have Live and Ski, which is one of the shortest tracks so far at only 2 minutes. And it's a really cool sonic arrangement with these tom hits that seem to modulate the timing of the song. The vocals stand out well on this song, especially on the chorus. Definitely one of my favorite choruses on the record. I like it when everything cuts out and it's just the vocals and guitar for a second, and the way that it suddenly destroys itself at the end. Next song is Bong Bong 1. It's the next track, and it's simply a guitar and bass interlude between Live and Ski and Dirtbag Transformation, but I still think it definitely sounds good, and it's a good mood piece. Still definitely give it a listen even if it doesn't have any words. After Dirtbag Transformation, it's Fall of Horsegirl, which has this haunting intro with these screaming guitars and droning bass and crashing drums. It's another one of the shorter songs that are more like interludes, but this one does have words, and the countdown, or should I say count up, since they only count to 6, and the repeat of Don't Let Them See You motif one more time. Electro Location 2 is one of the messier songs in my opinion. It's decent and it still has its moments, but it's kind of too short for its own good. Option 8 has become a staple of their live shows, usually being the first song that they play after a noisy intro. And yeah, it gets the blood pumping. I don't see why they didn't put it a little closer to the front of the album, but I guess in the long run, the pacing works out better this way. But yeah, stringing guitars and layered vocals, I particularly like the line, "I'm taking notes with the folks who fall out of line." The Guitar is Dead probably shouldn't count as a song because it's 45 seconds long and doesn't meaningfully connect to the rest of the album. It's the only song that I can confidently say is not important to the Horsegirl canon. No one is walking around saying that this is their favorite Horsegirl song. And last but not least, the last non-single track is Homage to Binoculars, which is another solid tune from the group. I am definitely a fan of the more single-note guitar parts and vocals on this track, and the other ones I've mentioned in this video. Even though some of the songs blend together, this album is a great showcase of what Horsegirl is about, and they definitely have a sound that I don't see a lot of other people doing. So what's next for Horsegirl? Well, shortly after the release of versions of Modern Performance, Horsegirl put on a show at Thalia Hall called Do You Want Horsegirl or Do You Want the Truth?, inviting local Chicago bands Lifeguard, Post Office Winner, and Freako to perform and show off everything that the Chicago Underground has going for it. It's all raw emotion. Horsegirl does a cover of a Guided Vibe Voices song, god damn it. It's basically all you can ask for in one full video, and it's up on Horsegirl's channel. I highly recommend checking it out. Seriously, I've watched this video so many times, mostly Lifeguard set because oh my god, it's fucking awesome. But yeah. Also, they put out a single called History Lessons Part 2, which is also pretty good, and you should check it out. It's a lot more of the vocal layering and really sweet guitars that you could see on their last record. I hope this video has convinced you or someone you know to give this band a try and finally jump on the Horsegirl bandwagon. I swear to God, Pitchfork guys will think you're cool for this. And with that, that brings me to the end of my script. If you came here for Horsegirl and nothing else, you can leave now. I'm just gonna go and this is my outro. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed over the past couple of months. It's really awesome to see. And while making the script, I think we're at 612 subscribers, which is like awesome. Like, holy shit. Like, for reaching 500 subscribers, I was gonna say the name of all of my subscribers, but I'm not able to access every single person's subscriber page. It only lets me load like 100, maybe like at most, and that's really not worth it to just shout out 100 people. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. If anyone else knows how to do that, like how I can see more people, I would definitely do that idea. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been taking a really long time. And yeah, I'm kind of a busy person. I have work and college and a band and a girlfriend and a YouTube channel, so maybe the uploads are kind of all over the place. I'm gonna try to shoot for like a video or two a month, but especially with longer videos like this one, it can take me forever to do. I'm just like one person doing everything. Don't get me wrong, I've been doing YouTube for like a pretty long time, so it's not out of the ordinary that it's like, you know, takes me forever. But this is like the first time that people are actually watching my videos. I'm thinking at like 1,000 subscribers, I'll open up like a Patreon or something like that, because currently I'm making no money off these videos. And even if I like did have 1,000 subscribers and could monetize these videos, the amount of times that I like swear and play copyrighted music, I'm not going to be making any money off these videos, even if I do get monetized. There's literally no pressure to donate. I work a shitty ass minimum wage job, so it's not like I'm making no money. And I still live with like my parents and shit, so I don't have to pay rent. But like it would help the channel, I suppose. It would help me keep myself motivated to make videos. But anyways, I think I'm done with my rant. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye.